Great. So lay yourself down on your back and have your knees bent. That's it. Feet wide, knees leaning in together. You just have your belt by your side somewhere, but for the time being, yeah, just allow your body to rest. Turn your palms to face up. Become aware of the body on the ground. The connection between your feet and the ground. Your hips and the ground. Your lower back and the ground. Middle back and the ground. Your upper back and shoulder blades and ground. And your head and the ground. Tilting the chin down to the chest ever so slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. Become aware of the backs of the arms and the hands on the ground. And take a deep full breath in your nose and out your mouth. Deep breath in the nose and out your mouth. And one more. Letting go breath. Settling in, checking in. Noticing how you're doing this morning. Acknowledging that if it has been a busy morning, if it's been a bit of a rush to get yourself here, to get yourself ready, you have made it. And you can now give yourself this space and this pause in your day for you. Everything else can wait. Things will carry on without you, or they will wait until you are ready. It's time for you to slow down. To become close to the present moment. Instead of thinking about things that have happened in the past or making plans for the future. Utilize this time to be present. To acknowledge, to appreciate, to notice the moment. By taking on this mindset for our yoga practice, it will be a little bit easier, a little more familiar to bring that sense, that quality in off our yoga mats as well and into our day, so that we don't miss out on things. You know, we could be out for the day, or we could be eating dinner somewhere, we could be in an art gallery, and instead of our minds thinking of other things and racing and planning the next thing, we'll actually remember, oh yes, this is where we are, we're here. And totally absorb in the present moment, appreciate, acknowledge, and notice. A really good example of this actually is when we're talking to people. Quite often we're not giving them our full attention. You know that when that's the case with other people. You can see it in their eyes. Perhaps they're not quite with you. They're thinking of other things. Their mind is elsewhere. It's not nice to experience that, to be on the other side. give your full attention. It's the very least that we can offer. It really should be. So let's be mindful of our breaths now as we welcome in our practice. Watching the navel rise and fall. Feeling the breath as it enters the nose. Noticing the navel falling as you breathe out. Noticing any gap or any pause in between the breaths. And then start to separate the knees. You can bring the feet in a little closer. And bring your knees to your chest. Place your hands over the knees. And separate the knees, circle them. Opposite direction. And then raise your feet and circle the ankles. Relax the arms, the shoulders. Opposite direction. Lovely. And then bring the knees in to place the feet on the ground and allow the knees to drop out to the side, placing the soles of the feet together. Slide the heels away a little bit to allow the hips some space. Relax your shoulders, your chest. Taking 3 breaths here. Taking the arms behind you now. Hold on to the elbows. And then stretch the arms behind you and interlace the fingers, pointing the index fingers. And stretch the legs out. And pointing the toes away. Lovely. Then bring the arms down onto the tops of your thighs and stretch the heels away. As you exhale, bring your chin down to your chest and look at your toes. Inhale, release. Exhale, lifting, hug the belly in, slide the hands down in the direction of the knees. Maybe the shoulder blades will come off the ground. And then inhale, lay yourself back down again. 3 more. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, lowering. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Bend your knees. Let your knees lean over to the left side. You can keep the feet on the ground and a bit of space between the feet. Leaning the knees over. Turn your head to the right. And knees up and over to the right. Looking to the left. And one more time over to the left. and to the right. And then come back to the center and move the heels in a bit closer. You can bring your arms closer also onto your mat, palms face down, and lift the hips. Let's creep the hips and the spine away from the ground. Press your arms down, taking a bridge pose. And inhale, lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. So the tailbone is the last to touch. Exhale, creep away again, lift the tailbone, raise the spine, press down in the arms. Inhale, lower the spine down. One more time like this. Exhale. And inhale. Now you bring your knees to your chest. Raise your head up to the knees. And then let go of the right leg and stretch out the right leg on your mat. Bring the left knee to your chest. And exhale, lift your head up to the knee. Inhale, release. Exhale and lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift and hold. Now we can stretch the arms towards the top of your mat, past your foot. And inhale, release. Let's swap over legs. Bring the right knee to your chest. Exhale, lifting your head, pressing the belly in. Inhale, release. Exhale and lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lifting. And hold. Stretch the left heel away. And you can release the arms. Keep the arms straight, fingers pointing away from you. And inhale, release. That's great. Stretch both legs out. Inhale, lift the arms up and over. Reach into the left arm and the left leg. And then stretch more on the right arm and the right leg. And then bring your arms back. And bend your knees. And I want you to grab hold of your belt now. And put the belt on your left foot. And hold the strap. Hold the strap in your left hand. So don't worry if the belt is looped or not, doesn't matter at this stage. Just hold the belt in your left hand. Keep your right knee bent. And we're going to lower the leg down. So sliding the belt through your hand. And exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, lowering down. And exhale and lift. One more time. And lift. Great. So now hold the belt in your right hand. And we're guiding the toes towards the right shoulder here. So you'll feel this stretch on the outside of the leg, all of the tissue on the outside of the calf and up the side of the thigh. Just getting a nice stretch here. So you want to keep the left buttock on the ground. We're not lifting off. It's quite a small movement, but you should feel it quite localized with the stretch. And then ease off. Hold the belt again in your left hand. Stretch out the right leg. And let's move this leg around in circles, rotations. Using the belt to assist. And raising the leg back up if you need it. And change direction. And then come back up to the center and hold the belt in the right hand. Bring the left arm out to the side and we're going to carry the leg over. Now this time you can allow the hip to lift off the ground. Beautiful stretch and twist in the waist. A nice opening for the chest as well, for the left shoulder. Inhale, lift that leg back up again. Good. We'll do that again. Over to the right side. Lower the leg over. Inhale, engage your abdomen. Raise the leg up. And one more time. Over to the right. Stretch through the heel. And inhale, lift, come back up to the center. Good. So now bend the knee. You can release the belt. Place the foot down. Let your knee drop out to the side, just letting it hang out there. Releasing the hip, the glute. And that's it. Breathing in for 1. Out for 2. In for 3. And out 4. In 5. And out 6. And you can then bend that knee once more so the foot is on the ground. And then bring the right foot towards you. Put the belt on your right foot. Holding the belt in the right hand. Lower the leg down as you inhale. Exhale and lift. Inhale, release. Exhale and lift. Inhale. And exhale. And then hold the belt in the left hand. Guide the toes to the left shoulder. Nice, that small movement. Good. Don't try to take the leg too far over, remember. Keep the leg lifted high to the ceiling. Stretch through the heel. And just a little movement over on a diagonal towards the left shoulder or the left ear. Notice what is present for you at this time. Feelings, sensations, awareness. And then release. Let's stretch out the left leg and we'll move on to rotations. Nice round, smooth circles. Change direction. And the next time your leg is straight up, hold the belt in the left hand. Slide the right arm away from you. And as you exhale, allow this leg to be carried over to the left side. Turn your head to the right. And inhale, lift up. Come back up to the center. Exhale, carry the leg over. Inhale, lifting. And last time. Exhale. And inhale. Bend the knee, put the belt to the side now. Place the foot down and let your knee drop out to the side. Into the rise and fall of your breath. Raise that knee and bend both knees again. All right, so if you've got a block there or a brick, place it in between the knees. If there's no brick, you can squish a cushion. So like fold the cushion in half so it's got a little bit of thickness and place that in between the knees. Bring the heels in nice and close. We return to bridge pose. So this time really squeezing the knees, squeezing the thighs, activating the inner thigh muscles here, and lift the hips. Good. You're going to dip down halfway. And then as you exhale and lift, you're going to squeeze and lift the right hip a bit higher. And then halfway down. And then the same on the left. Lift the left and release. The right and down. And the left and down. Lift the right and the left. Keep squeezing the block. Keep on going. Right and the left. Good. One more time on each side. And then we'll work in the center. So lift both hips equally and halfway down. 3 more. Lifting to the center and release. To the center and release. And 1 more, center. And slowly, slowly lower the spine down, tailbone, and then release your block. Good, hands on the knees, rotate the knees. Couple in each direction. Lovely. And then cross your ankles over and we're going to rock up so we're sitting. All right, so simple cross-legged position. Bring your hands in front and start walking the fingertips forward. Keep your seat rooted. Press down in your feet. Walking the hands over to the right side, place the left hand on top. A couple of breaths here. And then walking the hands over to the left side, placing the right hand on top. And then come back to the center, slide the hands back and stretch the legs out. So take your belt again. Take your belt and fold it over. And let's wrap the ends of the belt around the hand so you've got a nice grip. And the belt is about shoulder to shoulder length. Just approximately. Don't worry too much about it. Just make sure you've got a nice grip and the arms are taut. Yeah, the belt is taut. All right, so inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lean back, hug the belly in. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, let's reach forward, maybe tap the toes. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, roll back. Take a twist to the left. Keep the arms straight. To the left. To the right. Good. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back. Keep chin down to your chest. Remain where you are, but lift the arms up and then bring them back. Lift the arms up and then bring them back. One more time. Lifting and lowering. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take a forward fold. Lovely. Last round here. Raise the arms up. Good. And coming back, the arms are out in front. Your belly is firm back towards the spine. And we're going to take a twist to the left and the right. Keep the arms straight. Good. To the left and the right. One more to the left and to the right. Good. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. So just lay the belt down now. Let go of the belt. Take a little half lift here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, softening. One more in. Exhale. And then you can unravel. Bend your knees. Place the hands behind you. Bit of space between the feet. Lovely. Fingers pointing in or out to the side. Raise the hips. So we're going to bend the elbows here and dip the hips down just halfway. And then press down on the hands and the feet as you lift the hips. Open up again, look up. Bend the elbows halfway down. Exhale and lift. Two more. Halfway down. And lift. Halfway down. And lift. And then all the way back down to your mat. Good. And spin the legs behind you. Come to your hands and knees. Great. Separate the knees. Bring the big toes together. Bring the elbows down. You're going to continue to move the arms forward so your chest is projecting down to your mat, and then let your head be heavy and rest your head on your mat. A couple of nice long deep breaths here. Raise your head, draw the hands back, bring the knees in a little closer underneath your hips now, and stretch the left leg out behind you. Let's raise it off the ground. Exhale, tuck that knee in. Inhale, stretch it out. Raise the right arm. Bring the hand down. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, stretch out. Raise the right arm. Steady your eyes. And again, bring the hand down. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, stretch out. Raise the right arm. Good. Place that hand down. You're going to bend your knee now. So the toes are pointing up. We're going to lift the knee, squeezing the glute. Little lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, tuck that knee in. Inhale, stretch out. And then you're going to raise the right arm and take it out to the side. Bending your left knee, either remaining here, or let's see if you can catch hold of the foot. And that's it. Press the foot into the hand. Maybe turning your chest, looking to the right. Good. Lifting the foot. And release. Bring that hand down. Bring both knees down. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Stretch it all out. Beautiful. Walk the hands a little bit further forward. Come up high on the toes. Down on the heels. 2 more. Lift up high, down low, and lift up high, and down low. Great. Bring the knees down to your mat. Fold back to child's pose. Slide the hands in so you're sitting up. Good. Bring your arms out in front and rotate your wrists. Other direction. Great. And then lift the arms higher, 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 and interlace your fingers. Move the arms around your head. Change direction. Wonderful. And then bring the hands back down. Come to your hands and knees and stretch the right leg back. Good. Lift the leg off the ground. Exhale, tuck the knee in. Inhale, stretch out. Raise the left arm. Bring the hand down. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, stretch out. Raise the left arm. Trying to be steady and strong. Bring the hand down. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, stretch out. Raise the left arm. Bring the hand down and then bend the right knee. We move on to the glute squeezes. Lifting the knee, lifting the toes. Activating the gluteal muscles. 3, 2, 1, and exhale, tuck in. Bend that knee, hug it into your chest. Inhale, stretch out, and raise the left arm. So the arm moves out to the side, and you bend your right knee, and let's twist, grab hold of the foot, push the foot into the hand, elevate the chest, twisting to the left. And then really place the hand down, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Give the head a little shake, yes and no. Pedaling through, bend one knee at a time. Press it down in the fingers. Look forward and step in to the front of your mat. Inhale, circle the arms up as you breathe in, palms touch. Exhale, take a forward bow. Hands onto the shins, half lift. Exhale, ragdoll. Circle the arms up, inhale. Good. Drop the left arm down and take a side stretch. Nice clean stretch over to your left. Pressing down on the right foot. Inhale, lift the left arm and down to the right side. Taking the arm over, relaxing the right arm, pressing down on the left foot. Inhale, lift, come back up. And then dive through. So you open the arms wide, take a forward fold. Bring the fingertips down and send the left leg back. Bring the knee down onto your mat. Keep the toes tucked under and bring your hands up onto the right knee. Very nice. Lunging here. You can always support your knee. If you want, double your mat under or put the edge of a cushion or a blanket under there. You're going to bring your left arm across. And let's bring that onto the outside of the knee. Good. So the elbow is bent. And we're looking to the right now. The right hand can either be on the waist, on the hip, or you can bring the palms together. The palms are together, try to lift the elbow. Pressing into both feet. Engaging the core. Try not to lean on the thigh, so make a bit of space between the ribs and your thigh. Very nice. Release. And then bring both hands down onto the inside of your foot. At this point, you can relax the back toes. And let's turn the right toes off on a slight angle here and allow that knee to lean out to the side. To our corkscrew lunge here, place the right hand on the inside of the knee and take a twist to the right, looking over the right shoulder or looking up a little. Very nice. Release, come back. So you can place both hands on the ground once more, take the back knee off the ground and step back to plank pose. A big step back to plank. Very nice. Bring your knees down, take your hips back to your heels. Lovely, and then we'll travel through to cobra. We haven't been there yet today. Slide the hands forward a little and then bring the chin and chest down. You're going to snake through to cobra, lower the thighs, the hips, the belly, and then inhale, raise the ribs. Exhale, release. Press down in the feet. Inhale, lifting chin and chest, ribs. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. One more, inhale. And we can continue to peel away, raise the hips and the thighs. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Fingers are spread. Lift the hips up. Beautiful. Bending one knee at a time. Looking forward and stepping forward to the front of our mats. Lovely. Circle the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palms together, forward fold to half lift, hands on the shins, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll, let everything hang. Circle the arms up, inhale. We'll take that side stretch again, lower the left arm, reaching over to the left. Inhale, raise the left arm, and down to the right side. Inhale, raising the right arm, diving through, arms wide, forward fold. Stepping the right leg back this time. Good, bring your hands up onto the knee. Lunging forward. Good, and then bring the right arm across. Excuse my back as I twist, but bring the elbow on the outside of the knee, of the left knee. Start turning your torso and bring your hand onto the hip, the left hand onto the hip. And then place the left hand together with the right, palms together, lift the elbow. Coming back to the breath. Release. Very nice. Bring both hands onto the inside of the foot and move your left foot out. Relax the right toes. So the left foot is now on an angle and lean that knee out. So as well as the knee leaning out to the side, you want to be moving your hips forward. And twisting torso to the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands onto the inside of the foot once more. Tuck your toes under, lift that back knee and step back to plank pose. Great. Bring your knees down and fold back to child's pose. Okay, so come forward. I want you to lay on your left side and have your knees a little tucked in. All right, so come up and place your left hand on your mat. So you're on your side, on your left hip, and let's bring the left foot, the one that's underneath, in front. So we're coming up for side plank here. And it's important that the knees are bent a little so that when you lift the hips, you've got that length to straighten out. So let me show you first of all how we're going to get there. So the hand is further away from the shoulder also. Press down, dig down in the feet, lift the hips, hands on the waist, or lift up to the sky. Coming back down. All right, let's do that together. So both hands on the ground first of all. You can use this right hand to help to push up. All right, using the abdomen as well. Raise the hips, press down in the feet. So you want to push the feet away to the bottom of your mat. Lift the hips, raise the arm. Coming back down. Lovely. And again, we do 3 times on each side. Lift, lift the hips, raise the arm. So the arms are straight. Sorry, the bottom arm is straight and the legs are straight. Come back down. Last time, we're going to take the arm over the ear. Okay, lift up, the arm comes over. Great, come back. Lovely. So spin around to the other side. So now the right leg is underneath and it comes a little further forward so that when you lift up, you've got both feet, sort of separate and stabilizing. So the right arm is further away. On your right hip. Good. Lift up. Squeeze into the hips. Raise the arm. Side plank. Come back down again. And again, lift. Raise up. Back down. Last time, the arm goes over. Lift up. Lift the arm over. And come back down. Great. Good job. All right, so come face down. Come to your hands and knees wide. And let's bring the right arm through. Bring the shoulder down. Take a little twist here to ease off on the arms and the shoulders. Good. Knees are wide. Left arm out in front. Bring the right arm through. And then lift up. Swap over arms. Bring the left arm through. And release, bring that arm out. Bring your knees in, a little closer. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Take a nice stretch out. Good. Come up high on your toes. Down on your heels. And again high. And down. And then bring your big toes together and raise the left leg off dovetail. You're going to take a step forward in between your hands. Lovely. We're going to take the weight forward onto that leg and come into a standing split. So power up on your left leg and raise the right leg away. Good. Placing that foot down. Bring the heel down and we're going to stand in warrior one. Very nice. Straighten out that front leg. Bring the arms down. Good. Hands on your waist. Exhale, hinge forward. Forward fold. Good. Bend your front knee. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take a forward bend, bring your hands down and step back to your dog tail, sliding that leg all the way behind you. Dog tail. And place the foot down. Raise the right leg off dog tail. Step forward in between your hands. Power up on that standing leg. For standing splits, raise the back leg, lift the left leg. And step back, place that foot down, the heel down, bend the front knee, look forward and stand in warrior one. Bring the arms down and stretch the front leg, bring your hands onto the waist. Exhale, hinge forward. Bend the front knee, inhale, lift. Exhale, take a forward bend, bring the hands down and step back to dog tail. Slide that leg back. And bring the foot down. Great. Look forward. I'm going to step in to the front of your mat. And slowly unravel your spine so you're standing. Okay. Lift the shoulders as you breathe in. Let them drop out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. So let's come to a standing balance pose and we'll take eagle pose. So for this, we'll start with the feet slightly separate and bend the knees. Eagle pose is the twisted roots. So let's bring the right leg on top. I will mirror you. So bring the right leg on top so it's in front. Bend the knees once more. All right, so let's try to lift those toes off the ground and wrap them around the bottom leg. You need to make sure that the standing leg is also bent, so you're sitting down. Take the hips back a little. Very nice. Stand. We'll practice this on the other side before we bring the arms in to play. If you're a little bit wobbly or weakness in your legs, you could do this against a wall. You could just lean against the wall, put the bottom on the wall for a little bit of support. Bend your knees. Bring the left leg on top, crossing over quite high at the thigh. Sit down again. And then cross and bind the foot, the toes. Good. And you've got to place the whole foot flat on the ground and all the toes grounded, rooted. Lovely. So let's come out of that side. So the arms are also the same. It's binding, wrapping the arms around each other. All right, so let's go back to the first side and we'll bring the arms in as well. Bit of space between the feet. Bend your knees. Good, take the weight on the left leg as you wrap over in front. See if you can wrap the toes around, steady the eyes. Good, bring your arms out in front and it's your left arm that wraps on top. Calm in the breath. Ooh. That's okay. If you fall out, just come straight back in. Steady the breath. Steady the eyes. Releasing and unraveling. The legs a bit of a shake out. And then onto the other side. Bend the knees. Good. Crossing over. Wrapping over. That's your left leg on top. And then the right arm comes on top. Bring the palms together, all the backs of the hands. Take your seat back. Nice calm gaze of the eyes. Soften the breath. Unraveling. Ooh. Place both feet on the ground. Give the arms a shake out. Give the legs a shake out. Good. Rotate the ankle. To the other side. Lovely. So face your mat. Come to the bottom of your mat. Place your hands on your thighs. And let's take a forward fold. Bring the hands down and lay yourself out on your front. And you're going to make a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. Bend your left knee and let's place your hand over the front of the foot and draw the heel in close to your buttock. And then swap over sides. Bring the right heel to the buttock. So you release that foot. Lovely. And then we will go back onto the left side and we can practice this bow pose, Dhanurasana, if your lower back is happy to. Otherwise, just keep, you can do the same as we did just now, bringing one heel back at a time. So it's a really nice quad stretch. So bring your left heel back firstly. Hold on to the foot if you want to practice both sides. Bend the right knee as well. And as you inhale, we're now going to press the feet away from the body so that the ribs lift off the ground. Beautiful stretch for the chest, your back, your thighs. Good. And release. And inhale, working with the breath, lifting. Press the feet away. Exhale, release. And again, inhale. And exhale. And slowly release the feet. Make a pillow with your hands. And you can bend the knees and windshield wipe the feet from side to side. And lay your feet down. And bring your hands by your side, by your ribs. And a very gentle cobra. I want you to push back now, raise the hips. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders, taking some cat-cow here. Very nice. And then gently bring the hips down to the heels. Taking a child's pose. And bring the arms to your feet. If this isn't that comfortable, if your hips are struggling to come down to the heels, you can put a block underneath your bottom, or you could put your head on the block in front, and that'd be a nice support there for you to be able to release the spine. Letting the arms and the shoulders melt around the thighs. And as you inhale next, you can gently raise your head. And come to a seated position now. Just bring your legs out in front of you. Simply cross the ankles in front. Turn the palms to face up. Make a connection between the thumb and the index finger. Shin Mudra. Tall in the spine. Relaxing the arms and the shoulders. Keep your eyes closed. Become aware of the ground beneath you. And just notice how you feel at this time as we come to our close of practice. Noticing how your energy feels. Notice how your mind feels. Perhaps different to when you first came to your yoga mat today. Noticing the quiet and the stillness. Before you move on to the rest of your day today, remind yourselves to be present, to give your full attention to whatever you're doing. Remind yourself throughout the day to do this. Notice the effect that it has on you and those around you. Bring your hands together now, making a prayer pose just in front of the heart center. Bringing balance, harmonizing. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Feel free to unmute yourselves.